Okay, I'm back. If this is as short as the last one, then I think I'll be good on time.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
Who needs this?
You don't have to fill his cup up anymore, baby. Grandpa is sleeping.
No, Yaya. Pipo's awake.
Solamente está confundido.
Mama!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I mean, we all remember what happened. Do I have to, like... I think I'm gonna pause until this is over.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're essentially at where we left off now. It was weird. Clementine was wearing something totally different when they first met in the flashback thingy I just saw. She was wearing like a hood and stuff. I don't remember her wearing that. Unless I'm misremembering. Oh, encoding overloaded. I'm just gonna let it ride out. Or not. I was really hoping that the loading issue would go away as the game went on, but it's just so weird. This is not, or should not be a high
I hate being out so close to dark.
performance game.
It's harder to see them coming.
We're just gonna get that propane and then come right back.
I saw it in that pickup truck parked down
I
the
guess
road
we're gonna see how
in front
David
of the Wallace's house.
died or went
I just
missing.
wish there was an easier way to get it, and that we didn't have to risk life and limb.
I can do this myself, you know. Not too late for you to turn around.
Who's gonna watch your back if I'm not here? Besides, I can't just pull up in this house forever. I need to get used to being out here.
Okay. If we're lucky, we won't see a single one of those things.
Fingers crossed. There it is.
Let's take it and go. Empty.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. God damn it!
Maybe you really should stay behind.
Of course it's empty. Why would we get that lucky?
Hey, keep it down. I know it sucks, Kate, but you gotta watch out.
I'm sorry. I'm just sick
It's
of
fine.
this shit.
It's okay.
I just thought this one time we deserve to catch a fucking break.
It didn't give me a... Oh my god, child. It didn't give me a achievement for completing the last one.
Kate! You're a hammer now!
Oh god. That's
You mind? I'm gonna die. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was just so fucking scared.
You froze. It's okay.
I wanted to kill it. I really did, but I
You
know
could have
him.
thrown me the hammer
That
or
was one of
something.
Gabe's friends. Drew. He was so sweet. He always had a smile on his face.
That's not Drew anymore. I know, it still looks like him, but... The kid you knew, he's gone. All that's left is this... thing.
I don't even know what to call them.
Muertos.
If they're not people, if they're just the dead. Muertos.
That's what we'll call them.
I thought we were gonna die.
Yeah.
I thought Gabe and Mariana were just gonna wake up and we would just be gone.
Yeah, let's just
We should,
let me
really
go.
get back inside.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, I'm really not comfortable with it, like, at all. Like, not even in the slightest.
I know we all wanted to stay here in the house and wait for David to come back. But it's been 3 months since he drove away with your mom.
What are you saying?
We're not safe here. Not anymore. You and I could have been killed out there. For an empty can.
So, we'll leave. Go somewhere else. Somewhere safer.
Somewhere with crazy thick walls, okay? And a gate that's 20 feet tall.
You really think the kids are gonna be happy with this plan?
The kids will understand. And if they don't, we'll just make them see it our way. We have to go.
How come? What if I don't want to leave?
Gabe.
We're safe inside the house.
We need to find somewhere with more people around. People who are still alive. People who don't mind sharing their supplies.
We have our own supplies.
Not enough. Not anymore.
But what about Dad? What's he gonna think if he shows up and we just ditched him?
We have to look out for ourselves now, Gabe. I wish things were different, but our safety's more important.
But we're safe here.
No, we're not.
I'm sorry, Gabe, but Javi's right.
How about you guys go and I stay here?
You're a kid. That's not how it works.
I can take care of myself. If I need any help, I'll just ask my friends.
Gabe, honey,
What? What's wrong with her? Why's she acting so weird?
She's sad. Because when we were out, we saw your friend, Drew, but it wasn't exactly him anymore.
You mean he was one of them?
All right, buddy.
So sorry, Gabe. So you understand why, don't you? Why we have to leave? If that happened to you, I couldn't bear it.
When do we have to go?
Tomorrow, as soon as it's daylight.
I want to leave him a note.
I'll help you get started. Okay?
What are we gonna tell him? I want to say something good.
Tell him we'll find him. Somehow. We're all gonna see each other again.
I like that. I'm gonna write it right now, so we don't forget.
Of course.
I'll help him.
Thank you. Really.
Miss you, girl. You were very sweet. Cute. She was so mature, like she knew she couldn't take everything. So she really thought hard about what she could and couldn't take. Could have taken the bat. That would have been a really good weapon. The weed thing definitely put me off, but also that the fact that she's Javi's brother's wife. It's just icky. You don't do that, you know? I also don't feel the chemistry there to begin with. Good screenshot. Above the law.
Dad?
Javi, is that really you? I always hoped I'd find you. God, you have no idea how good it is to see your face. I think I got a pretty decent idea, actually.
I knew you were still alive. I knew it.
Hey, weapons down! This is my family! You gotta let us in. Kate doesn't have much longer. Jesus. Kate!
David?
I'm here, honey. I'm right here. What the hell happened? She's been shot. We got the bullet out, but she's still bleeding. We need your doctor. Now, David. Thanks, Javi, for getting her here. She's coming inside!
But she hasn't been checked.
This is my wife, Max. You want her to die?
No, I didn't say that.
Our doctor's gonna help you, honey. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Wait, I'm going with you.
Sorry, but the rest of you have to go straight to quarantine.
What for?
All newcomers get checked for bites, and they all have to answer a couple of questions. Our doctor will clear the two of them, but the rest of you have to come with me to the quarantine holding area.
Fine. Let's just get this over with.
Javi.
Make my job easy, would you? Listen to your friend.
No need to get super aggro when there's no
Whatever
need.
you say.
Let's go!
I'm so curious if anyone else had an issue with the romancing your brother's wife, when especially when now we know that they didn't even know he was dead or not.
Oh God, Eleanor! When we found the car without you in it, I didn't know what to think.
The engine up and died. I came here looking for help, and this happened. I've been so worried about Kate. I told them she needed a doctor. They promised me someone would look into it.
Well, luckily we found her before she got any worse. They just took her to the hospital.
I can't believe no one went to look for her. I'm sorry, Javi. Really, but I didn't have any reason not to believe them. What?
The people here in Richmond, their new frontier.
Oh my god.
Oh, you ain't even heard the worst part yet. One of them's his brother.
I don't
I
know.
didn't even know you had a brother, Javi.
Hey, nobody's more surprised than me. I thought the guy was dead. We haven't seen David.
Why is it so
in years.
glossy
It's just been me,
sometimes?
Kate and the kids this whole time.
I don't even want to think about what the odds are, but he did seem pretty damn
All I
surprised
hear
to
is
see you.
Garrus. All I hear is
Whoever
Garrus.
this guy is, he can't be all bad, right? I mean, he helped Kate instead of hauling her down here.
Of course he brought her inside. She's his damn wife.
You're kidding. Kate is married to your brother?
The only reason I know Kate is because she married David. I was the best man at their wedding.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we're not in a
Drama aside.
relationship.
Hope you know I'm not about to make nice with New Frontier. I know you didn't have much stake in Prescott, Javi, but they burned that place to the ground for no fucking reason.
After everything you folks told me, I'm guessing I'm not gonna find my people alive.
Hell, Javi. They killed your niece! Shot Kate! For all we know, your brother could have been behind it.
I don't think he was behind it.
And even if it wasn't his idea in the first place,
No fucking way David was a part of that.
I don't believe he would do
Not
that.
the kind of man he is.
And also, there seemed to be some like
Maybe he wasn't
infighting.
the last time you saw him, but you said yourself, it's been a while.
There was infighting, like it wasn't supposed to go
What was he
down like
when
that.
You knew. You guys get along. He seemed happy enough to see you up there.
Things between me and him were complicated. Some days we'd be at each other's throats. Other days we could shoot the shit for hours and still find stuff to talk about.
so he's a moody son of a bitch, huh? If your brother knew anything about what happened in Prescott, he's got to answer for it.
I
They all
agree
do.
with you.
I owe that to Conrad.
I agree with you.
I'm not just gonna let things slide. I've never really been an eye-for-eye kind of man. But people died. We need to even out the scales.
We need to look like we're playing along with their rules. Go along with what they say. For now. Then, when the time is right, that's when we demand justice.
Hey.
Hey.
I would have been here sooner, but I had to take care of something. Come on already.
We
Kate's
gonna hug
asking
it
for
out, or
Maybe you think it's okay to keep a lady waiting.
Lead the way.
Gladly.
guess we're not gonna hug it out, huh?
Looks like the rules don't apply to everyone, huh?
That's right. Some people get out of here early. Others stay a long fucking time.
Trip, just drop it, okay?
Smart cookie, this one.
Javi, just go.
I'll put in a good word for you, okay? See if we can't hurry the process along a bit.
Thanks.
Go along with them for now? That doesn't sound good. We have a process, our own way of doing things. Your guys better not have a problem with that. Things don't go well for troublemakers here.
David, you threw us in a cell. Don't expect us to smile about it.
We do that to protect our people. It's not personal.
You sure about that?
Come on.
There's not quite the options that I
going?
would like
Kate asked
to
for you.
use.
I thought you'd want to check on her. Listen, Javi, Gabe, he told me some pretty messed up things.
Like what?
Things I need your help wrapping my head around.
Like what? Me and Kate are not a thing!
I can see you know what this is about. He told me you lost Mariana.
Okay, good.
Just a few days ago.
I'm sorry, David. She's gone.
It was your people.
It's strange grieving for the same person twice. Like losing something you didn't know you had. What was she like, Javi? She was so little when we got separated.
Mariana saw things that other people didn't. She told me she wanted to write down her memories to keep them alive after she was gone.
Sounds like her. Always was a dreamer. How did she die? Tell me how it happened.
She was just standing there, minding her own business. She just found her lost headphones in the dirt. She was smiling. And then someone put a bullet in her head.
What kind of animal would just open fire on her like that?
Your people.
An animal with your mark.
My people aren't in the habit of killing little girls.
Yeah, well, they did.
David, I was there. They shot Kate too. Ask your buddy at the gate if you don't believe me.
Max was a part of this? Fuck. I need details. What the hell went down out there? I need to know exactly what happened.
Bastards knocked me out and threw me in their truck. I got away near this town, Prescott. The same assholes attacked us there. Their leader flooded it with walkers and tear gas.
Leader?
A crazy bald guy with a beard.
Badger, what the fuck have you done now?
Problem person.
I'm gonna handle that stupid son of a bitch, okay? Do me a favor, keep this to yourself. The politics here, they can get messy.
I thought you were the boss.
There's 4 of us that run Richmond. You need to impress the other 3. Or you'll be back on the road by morning.
You don't have any sway. I'm your fucking brother, dude.
Try not to stir things up.
You wouldn't let that happen, would you? We only just got here.
It's not just up to me. I run security here, but it's not like my word is law. This shit with Badger doesn't make things any easier.
We know who this is.
Ava, this is my brother, Javi.
The baseball brother? No shit. What are the chances of you turning up on the doorstep?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Ava.
Oh, is it now? You didn't say he was a gentleman,
I'm just a
David.
player, it's fine.
That's because he's not. Ava's my right hand. If there's anyone you can trust in Richmond, it's her.
Right hand. Where's AJ?
That woman, the fucking soldier. She was the first person I met up with after you and me got separated. I never would have made it without her. Gabe said you went back to the house. At the start. I'm sorry I never found you.
We waited for you. For 3 months. Eventually the house was overrun and we had to move. Why didn't you come back?
Mama and I got routed out of the city on the way to the hospital. It wasn't long before she
turned.
Poor Mama.
I couldn't get back into Baltimore, so I hooked up with my old unit. We thought we could build a safe zone outside DC. After what happened to Mama and everyone else, I thought you were all dead. But you were taking care of them, weren't you? Somehow you found a way.
The day Dad died, I promised I'd stick around. Be there for the family. Well, kept my word.
Took the end of the world, but you finally grew up.
No hug?
This is where they're treating Kate. Don't get comfortable. We're not staying long.
Hey!
Hey, kid. Got everything you need?
Yeah. This place is like a resort. Check it out, Javi. Noodles in a cup.
We need to get you some real food. Stat. Turn you into a soldier.
Javi, I'm glad you're okay.
You know me. I'm always okay.
Damn, it's good to have you back. Look at this family. Look at my wife. Isn't she the most beautiful woman alive?
Sure.
Come on. With the lights off, you could mistake me for a walker.
I'm pretty sure you have to say that.
Doesn't make it not true.
True. I'm just trying to distance myself. Like, there's literally nothing between us. I didn't choose one single romantic option between us. And if they try to retcon that in, I'm gonna be mad.
I just needed to talk to you, alone.
Man.
I'm scared, Javi. More than I was the whole time on the road. Even when I thought I was going to die, everything inside me screams to get away from here. These people are killers. And David?
Yeah, I know what you mean. This place gives me the creeps.
I'm glad to hear
Just because I'm agreeing with
I was afraid
you
you'd been won over by the security here.
doesn't mean we're in a
It's
relationship.
always been you and me on the road, Javi. That's how we've made it this far. Please, promise me we'll go back to that the first chance we get. This place, it's a cage.
I hear you, Kate, but we can't just turn our backs on this place. On my brother.
Javi.
We have to try to make it work.
I used to say that about my fucked up marriage. Guess it still applies. Whatever. Just, please. Please don't leave me alone for too long.
Feeling better?
How you doing, sweetheart? David reported some pain.
It's less now.
Strange how it just comes and goes.
She was rambling a bit. Yeah, I think she's delirious.
Well, she seems cogent now.
You don't
But
need
it's
to
nothing
be
alarmed
fucking
about.
suspicious,
Pain often
dude.
comes
I
in
have
waves
not
with
taken
abdominal
one
wounds.
romantic option with your girlfriend, your wife.
I'll give you something
Whatever.
to take the edge off, in case it comes back. Truly superlative work. I thought I'd have to operate, but all she needed was IV fluids and some antibiotics.
I thought she was bleeding
How'd
internally.
you find someone with skills like these? A wound like this kills 9 out of 10. Whoever did this really knows their stuff.
That would be Eleanor. One of my friends you threw in quarantine.
Well, she's no use to anyone there. We should let her out. I'll vouch for her.
Agreed. I'll have Ava bring her here.
I want to meet this Eleanor. I'm sure she'll be an asset to our community.
You can't just cherry pick who you want. Why don't you let them all out?
Can they all perform surgery on a dirt floor with a pair of pliers and no anesthetic? There's your answer.
Javi and I have to go meet some people now. See if we can't prove he's worth the damn. We're gonna take real good care of you. Okay?
Send my apologies, David. I won't be able to make it.
Feeling okay?
Fine. I just want to keep an eye on my patient. The others know my
He's
vote
one of
is
the
with
leader,
you.
right?
Come on. Remember what I said. When we meet these guys, keep what happened to Mariana to yourself. Badger is one of my guys, and I will handle him.
Okay, I guess. If you betray me, David, I'm gonna be pissed. All that talk about family. You better live up to it. This church looks familiar to one in the show.
It may look pretty, but it's all sugars. There's no substance.
It tastes pretty, Clint. That's all that matters. Ah, the brother.
Javi, meet the guys. Clint runs food production. The crops you saw, that's him and his people. Jones, our bridge to the outside world. She handles contact with other settlements.
Pleased to meet you, Javi.
Where's everyone blind in
I trust
here?
you've been treated well. I hope you haven't been handled too roughly.
No complaints here. I get that you guys have a way of doing things.
Thank you. We have to be careful. I'm sure you can understand. We were just about to eat. Clint was trying to convince me of the essential superiority of his cream spinach over my magnificent Black Forest gâteau.
It's
The
no
Black
contest.
Forest gâteau
The
looks
spinach
good as
has real
hell.
nutritional value.
Javi, take a look at that table. You tell me what you'd rather put in your belly.
I mean, both
Spinach
seem
from
nice,
Clint's
but
garden,
the cake.
or a baked delicacy by yours truly.
I'd have to go with that cake. I haven't seen anything like that in years.
Suit yourself.
Come on, Clint. At least he's being honest.
Sorry about that.
Please, make yourself comfortable. We value straight talk here, so please, forgive me if I seem direct. We're usually pretty strict about who we open our doors to. Your brother's word counts for a lot.
Is that so?
The three of us and Dr. Lingard make all the decisions here, so yeah.
People who choose to stay with us, they have to deal with us bossing them around. Not saying you wouldn't, but it can be an adjustment. Especially for the more independent-minded. There's no structure out there now. People get used to doing as they please.
I always do what I'm told. Ask my older brother.
You're gonna fit in well, Javi. I can see that already.
When Joan and I met your brother,
I don't
he
really
was
know what
trying
I'm
his hand
doing.
at
Just
fruit.
FYI.
Fruit.
We found him slowly murdering an orchard on the Shenandoah River.
Howdy fucking ha.
I helped him bring it back to life.
We had a good run there.
For as long as it lasted.
What happened?
What always happens. We trusted the wrong damn people. That's what led us to start this. Wondering what this fine piece of body art is all about?
That looks pretty intense. Doesn't it hurt?
It's burned into your flesh. Of course it fucking hurts. It's a sign of commitment, not a Buddhist symbol from your year abroad.
It was a crude
chill out.
answer to a difficult problem, and it hasn't always worked. Please understand. We had a terrible winter just after we moved here. We We lost a great deal. Loved ones who left holes in our lives. Protecting my people from that kind of pain, that's what keeps me awake at night. It turned me into a perpetual night owl. I know it's a lot to ask.
Funny you should say that. Some of your people, they keep me awake.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that
In
was
fact,
the
some
option
of them
for that.
give me nightmares.
My people? I'm sorry, Javi, I don't quite follow.
Max? What are you doing here?
I sent for him.
Since when does he answer to you?
From what I hear, he's well acquainted with your brother. They exchanged a few bullets outside our walls.
Is that right? Is there bad blood between you and Max?
Nothing that can't be worked out.
I don't have a problem with him. He's all right by me.
Yeah, same here.
I want to trust that David's gonna get it done.
Max, how did this start?
Don't look at him. You have an obligation to tell the truth.
We caught him siphoning gas from one of our vehicles.
Max.
Sorry, David. I know he's family, but your brother's a thief.
Is it true?
I was scavenging whatever I could find. I had no idea it belonged to you.
If you just asked, we'd have given it to you.
You weren't there.
That's not all. He shot Rufus. In the back.
You did what? You cold-cocked me with your pistol. I woke up in a truck with cable ties on my wrists.
That don't make it right. Rufus was bringing you here. We wasn't gonna hurt you.
This is who you're asking us to vouch for, David? Seriously?
Now I'm
You
going
know
to
we
bring up
can't just
Mariana.
open our doors to killers. We're trying to build something different here.
Oh, for God's sakes, get off your high horse. Don't pretend like your people don't have blood on their hands.
I'm not sure what you mean. We hold our people to the highest standards.
Javi?
You have something to say?
No.
Fine, I'll say no.
That's it.
That's right. He knows what he done. There ain't nothing more to say.
It's clear your brother doesn't belong here. Javi and his people have to go.
You're overreacting. It was a scuffle over supplies.
We've exiled people for less.
Sorry, David. Your soldiers are already wild enough. We can't add more crazy to the mix.
Take Javi and everyone in quarantine to the gate. Give them a pack with a bare minimum to survive.
Look, we can't fight this. Not now. Kate
What
and
a
Gabe will be
jerk.
safe here. Your doctor friend too. But the rest of you, you're gonna have to do what they say. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. You have to do something. I can't right now. But maybe I can down the road.
Well, seriously, what a
Just
jerk.
stay alive. Okay?
He was the one who asked me to stay quiet about it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.